Hey, yo, we're Sonic Youth. You can catch me and Kim and the rest of the band are around here somewhere, and the bald soprano later on 120 Minutes.
Now, on Monday, we see the release of Sonic Youth. They've returned to the record scene with a brand new album called Goo on Geffen Records stroke Warner Brothers. And Thurston Moore and Kim Gordon were in the studio last week for a chat. We have their new single, which you can see later. But in the meanwhile, as we get plenty of requests for Sonic Youth, here's lots of Sonic Youth.
No, I mean, when we started, we just wanted to make a record.
You don't know what to envisage when you first start, because the scene around everything is so different. I mean, when we first started, it was a totally different kind of situation. You know, the independent music situation was totally different. I mean, MTV was just sort of extremely like nubile at the
Didn't
time.
exist.
Yeah, I don't think it really existed when we first started. I mean, things have totally changed, and you always sort of have fantasies about what the future will be like, and it doesn't really take shape because, you know, the whole system around you takes a different shape, so you can't really, you know, predict what your future will be, which is good, which is fine, which is, you know, interesting. But no, I mean, when we first started, it was like, you know, can we get a gig next month somewhere in some club? Will somebody please book us? Rock and roll was always around. I mean, music was always around. You know, be it rock and roll or whatever your parents were listening to. I mean, I think we're sort of children of the last generation that was a non-rock generation. You know, our parents were more sort of listening either to classical or jazz or show tunes, you know, whatever it be. I mean, most of the bands that we are friends with right now, I mean, it seems all their parents were Beatles fans and Rolling Stones and Doors fans, and they were 60s, you know, late 50s, early 60s people, and most of the people we know were born in the early 60s, and we were born in the 50s. And so, I mean, that's kind of interesting in a way.
The lyrics and stuff, I mean, they're things which you're writing as you're recording, that's right. You're literally just putting them down and...
No, that's
not right.
Who says?
That was just a...
This is a myth. Which
that was a myth we
myth?
circulated in the authorized or unauthorized biography.
I mean, do you enjoy that kind of creating a myth thing?
You either do it or other people do it for you.
It's myth control.
Are you aware or pressurised perhaps or not by the sort of the Sonic Youth aura that now exists?
The Sonic Youth aura?
Yeah. The fact that
like the Sonic Youth vibe thing?
You know, like a huge, like, Sonic halo?
No, just that there is a lot of
attention. Are we pressurized by it? Yeah, a little bit. I don't know. I mean, people think we're like, you know, noise Jesus or something. We don't, you know, we don't take too much heat in it. We don't even pay attention to too much press. You know, we read it all because, you know, I mean, it's there in front of you, and you are interested in what people are saying about you.
I mean, in England, it seems like everybody gets like a lot of press, so it seems. I mean, we don't feel like we're get an unusual amount or whatever. It just seems like, oh, this is the normal thing here.
But it's...
We did an entire video that was sampled from our video collections. Teenage Riot.
Yeah, Jacona Youth had a lot of sampling on drum machines, although it wasn't done in a hip-hop manner.
Trying into that sort of commercial marketplace, is that a challenge for you? Is that an exciting prospect? Or is it, I mean, you're not even working on that level?
It's sort of a challenge. I mean, you know, in the alternative or independent world, you're sort of talking to the same audience over and over again, and it's sort of, you know, it's more challenging to you know, not be ghettoized, but have a chance to be put in the same context as, you know, someone other than, you know, the Butthole Surfers. Or, I mean, you know, bands we like, but, you know, we don't want to just always be seen as a noise rock band. We're just a rock band. You know, we're as valid as...
It makes a lot of noise.
You know, Guns N' Roses.
In approaching the album, I was really sort of the interviews you've done already, you were talking about how your project is quite similar to what you've done before, apart from you wanted to progress on for your last LP. I mean, what were the thoughts when you were going in? Would you have thoughts when you go in to do that?
No, it's you know, I mean, it's like, I think with most bands, I mean, we work pretty instinctually. I mean, we don't have too much of a preconceived idea of what we want to do. I mean, we write the songs. It takes quite a while for us to write songs for some reason, but they develop within a 2 to 3 month period. We record them, and we try to play them out before we record them, but that doesn't always happen. I mean, when you do it, you just do it for like a few shows, and you know, you trip through them live in front of lots of people. And, then you record them. You know, it's not until afterwards that we find out what happened. After we recorded it, and when other people listen to it, and you know, we let other people analyze the music for us for the most part, and then we kind of, you know, come to some conclusion of our own.
Sonic Youth there with their latest single, and their LP Goo is in the shops from Monday. Now, mention the name of performance artist Laurie Anderson.